Hello everybody, this is Peter B, and this is a real quick Red Sox related video. Two subjects. The first one is right there laid out in front of you, and it's about the 1968 baseball card showing a scene from the 1967 World Series Game 6, and it's the card Petrocelli Sox 2 homers. Now, I am a Rico Petrocelli collector, so I needed all 5 of these cards. And you might be looking and say, why you need 5 of the same cards? Well, they're not. They're actually 5 unique cards. First one's easy to figure out. This is a 1968 Topps baseball card, but it does have that nice gold buyback stamp on it. So I pulled this out of my Frankenset binder for this video, but that is a new unique card because here is the regular 1967 card, as is. So to me, these are two different cards. The backs look like that. Kind of have a orangey yellow back. They say printed in USA, and it's card 156. Now, the next card, very similar on the front. It might be hard to distinguish, actually. But this says printed in Canada. And it has a very dull grayish border. And so this is an OPG card, also 156. So to me, that's the third unique card in my collection. And you can see where I'm going. Today, kids or people collect rainbows. It's the same card image, but they may have different colored borders. They may be sparkled. They may have tire tracks on them. Topps produces it, and Panini produces rainbows. And that's a fun way to collect a certain card, trying to collect this rainbow. Well, I consider these rainbows, at least on the backs they are. Now this one, once again, can't really distinguish which is which, but if you turn it over, this has a bright yellow back, and it says printed in USA. So this is a Topps card, but this is from the Milton Bradley game. Topps produced 1968 cards. Obviously a different print run. They had a different shade of yellow, more true yellow. And Topps would insert bunches into this Milton Bradley game about collecting baseball cards. So that's where this one came. So this is the 4th unique Petrocelli card, in my opinion. And then the 5th, once again, you may not distinguish it's different from the front, but on the back, you have this kind of dull orange. They're all number 156. And if you notice, there is no country it's printed in. Well, this is a Venezuelan card. The Topps Venezuelan. So, once again, a little bit different ink. So this is the 5th unique card. So I'm happy to have this little mini rainbow in my Rico Petrocelli collection. Now the other subject, about 2 or 3 years ago, I did a video. I wanted to make sure I had one of every year Topps created cards in my collection. And I wanted to have a theme. Now, I played third base, and when I was a kid, I wanted to be the third baseman for the Boston Red Sox. Well, Wade Boggs ended up getting that job. But I always loved third base, and I always loved the Red Sox. So I decided, well, why don't I collect one of every year and have it be the Red Sox third baseman? And so Topps started really doing baseball stuff in 1948. And so I had to go all the way back then. And this is the, I forget what it's called. Kind of had to put water on, like some kind of magic name on it, but it's 1948 Topps. This is third base for the Cleveland Indians. This is actually an image from the 1947 World Series. And it says, if I can get in focus, Kenny Keller is out in this photo in the 1948 World Series. What position did he play for what team? So you put water or spit on it and wipe off the thing, and it gives the answer. He was third baseman for the Cleveland Indians. So this is the best I can do as far as being a third base card. It is a Cleveland Indians, not a Red Sox. So it goes back to 1948. I also collected Bowman, the old Bowmans up to when did they stop? 55? So I also have that in my set too, every Red Sox third baseman from those early Bowman years. Now here's some I'm not going to show you all of them. I just want to show you 1951. Some people say this is the first top baseball set. And there's third baseman Vern Stevenson. This is a red back. And I had to get a blue back, because that was what they were. Red back and blue back. I forget which one came out first. And this guy, he also played some third base. He was a utility guy, Johnny Pesky. So those are my 1951 Topps. I go all the way up, all through the careers. I got Wade Boggs, of course, a bunch of Wade Boggs cards, all the way up to last year. The 2024 Rafael Devers card. This one came in Series 1, I believe. The prior year, the Rafael Devers didn't come out till Series 2, so I had to wait. And then I was excited when I could finally get the Rafael Devers card online from the Series 2. But this one came out in Series 1, so I got it right away. And then this year, he also came out in Series 1. So as soon as I saw one online on eBay, I got it. So this now completes it all the way up to 2025. Well, if anyone knows about recent Red Sox, Rafael Devers signed a contract a couple years ago, 10-year contract for $313.5 million. And just before spring training this year, it was the second year of his contract, third year of his contract, I forget. We got free agent Alex Bregman. Now, Bregman is a Gold Glove third baseman. Devers could hit. There is no question about that. He could hit. But he couldn't field. And we didn't have a first baseman. So what hopefully planned by the Red Sox brass was to move Devers to first base. Well, Devers, with his over $300 million contract, refused. He said, I'm the third baseman. I'm not playing first base. Well, they finally massaged his ego, and he finally was willing to be DH. And he does a good job at DH because he is a hitter. He just can't field. Well, our first baseman, who wasn't much of anything, got hurt, and they wanted Rafi to go play first base, and he refused to. He didn't even own a first base glove. Refused to. Then our new third baseman, Alex Bregman, got hurt. Now this is third base. This is his position, Devers' position. Devers refused to play third base. He was a big crybaby with a $300 million contract, not willing to be a team player. He was supposed to be leader in the clubhouse. Clearly he wasn't. And just last week, we dumped his crybaby attitude and his $300 million contract and traded him to San Francisco Giants for basically a bag of balls and a bat. We actually got 5 players, but they're nobodies. And they probably will be nobodies. It was just a contract dump, which actually many baseball people say that was the smartest trade Red Sox did. And I believe it too. I don't want this guy playing for my team. I'm going to miss his bat, but I'm not going to miss his crybaby, selfish attitude. So, like I said, he was in Series 1. He filled my third base Red Sox for the year 2025. Well, Series 2 just recently came out, and Bregman's in it as a third baseman for the Boston Red Sox. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take Devers out of this. I don't knock my light over. And Devers is out. Bregman is in. So he now fulfills my 2025 third baseman of the Boston Red Sox. And what about this card? That's what I think of you, Rafael Devers. You can have him, Rick, from Vintage Outlaw Card. You realize he's nothing but a crybaby. Oh, yeah, he's a good hitter. But that's about it. And you're going to love paying that contract in 2 years even, because he's not in shape. Oh, by the way, he did buy a first baseman's glove after he was traded to San Francisco. And he did tell them he's willing to play anywhere. Well, yeah, we'll see about that. So there you go. I now have complete up to 2025 one card example from Topps and early Bowman of every third baseman from the Boston Red Sox. Now, unfortunately, Red Sox are going nowhere. They'll probably trade this guy at the trading period and get a bunch of prospects. So we'll have to see who fills card 2026 third base for the Boston Red Sox next year. Well, that's it. I thank everyone who stuck with me, and have a wicked, wonderful Wednesday.